Hello food lovers, welcome back. This is your Bakasur Mama Ritika. Today I bring you a recipe which is right from our neighboring country, Sri Lanka. This is the authentic Sri Lankan Moringa prawn curry. And yes, I'm revealing there are 3 secret ingredients which makes this curry perfect and a delight for seafood lovers. This curry is full of depth of flavors from prawns, moringa, which is also called as drumsticks. So stay tuned and see how do we make Sri Lankan prawn curry. I have taken 200 grams of tiger prawns which are deveined, cleaned and deshelled and heads removed off. I am going to marinate my prawns with a teaspoon of turmeric, that is haldi, and some salt and mix it and keep it aside. As secret ingredient 1, coconut milk. We are going to take 1 full grated coconut, add it to the mixture jar. I am not using the black part of the coconut, just the white part. Add 2 cups of water to this coconut and blend it in the mixer. If you want to skip this, you can just add store-bought coconut milk to the curry. After grinding coconut and water together, squeeze out the milk from the coconut mixture. You could use a sieve or you could do this by hands. Squeeze the coconut completely so that it drains out all the milk. Put it black in the blender, add 1 more cup of water and blend it. Repeat this process 2 times and you will get 2.5 cup of coconut milk from this coconut. If you are using store-bought, purchase a store-bought coconut milk and not coconut cream. Sieve or press down all the milk and keep it aside. Now, the secret ingredient number 2. It's the prawns head. Keep a saucepan on heat, add some oil and add your prawns head. Roast the prawns head in the oil for about a minute till the heads turn red in color. The prawns heads have actual umami and intense. We are going to make prawn stock from these heads and this is going to take our curry to the next level. Add 1 cup of water to these prawns head and let it simmer. We are looking for a strong prawns broth, so do not add anything to this mixture. I am going to shift this to my second burner and start making the curry. To make the curry, put a pan on heat, add coconut oil. Coconut oil is going to bring an authentic flavor to our curry. Add curry leaves to the oil and let them splutter. I have chopped 1 tomato, 1 onion and 4 drumsticks. I am going to first saute my onion in the oil. I want my onions to go soft and lose the dark pink color. Saute till the onions are translucent. My shrimp head stock has come to a boil and nicely oozing out flavors. My onions are almost pink and they have lost the pungent flavor. Once your onions are cooked, it's time to add the next flavorings. Add 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger and give it a stir. We want the ginger and garlic to release their aromas. The next I am going to add 1 whole tomato chopped. I am going to saute the tomato till it's losing out some liquids. Once your tomato is soft and giving out the liquids it should, it's time to add the masalas. Start with a teaspoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of red chili powder. The secret ingredient is the Madras curry powder. Add 1 whole tablespoon of Madras curry powder. This curry powder is an authentic flavor which comes from Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. This is nothing but a garam masala which they use for their curries. If you do not have it, you can also use a simple garam masala which you have in your house. The Madras curry powder is easily available in the stores. You can buy it online as well. Next, add the drumsticks, which is moringa. Saute the drumsticks once in the masala. It will help them cook faster. Check on the stock that we were making. If it seems to be cooked, it's the time to add it to the moringa curry. As you can see, the prawns heads have turned dark pink, so I'm going to add this to my drumstick curry. Add the stock to the curry, but do not add the heads of the prawns. Give your curry a good mix, and now let the drumsticks cook in the stock for a while. Drumsticks do not take a long time to cook, so put a lid on and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes, take off the lid and you will see that the drumsticks are cooked. Cooking the drumsticks in the stock we made from the prawn's head is going to take your curry to the next level. Next, add in your prawns which were marinating to the curry. Saute the prawns for a minute. They should start curling up and become pink in color. Prawns do not take long time to cook. They just need about 5 minutes to cook. Prawns just take about 5 minutes to cook. Do not overcook them or else they become very chewy and very irritable to eat. Last but not the least, add the coconut milk to curry and bring it to a simmer. Since we are using the fresh coconut milk, we are not going to boil the curry, we are just going to make it simmer. A little tip here, never boil any curry which has coconut milk, it will always curdle. Once the oil starts to gather on top, add salt to taste. Remember, we had added salt to the prawns as well, so adjust the salt accordingly. Give your curry a one last stir and now it's ready to serve. To maintain the authenticity, I am going to serve my moringa prawn curry in a clay pot. The garnishing of this curry is a little different. Squeeze a lime on top. Make sure you do not get the seeds into the curry. Sprinkle some coriander and serve it with a bed of rice or pathri, which is the rice puri. The three authentic ingredients such as the fresh coconut milk, the stock which we made from shrimp heads and the Madras curry powder makes this curry rich and flavorful. If you like this Sri Lankan prawn drumstick curry or moringa curry, then hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like these, and I will see you soon with another such flavorful recipe from Bakasur Momma's kitchen.